Your video in the background. Yeah! 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 Right. This is a headache, isn't it? Yep. Right now I'm just setting up a few things, changing a few things, verifying a few things.
Alright, so PlayStation audio settings,
Right, that's working.
my voice, always allow, party voice connection, automatic. Okay, so we're all
Here's
good.
something hilarious. Right, I've just gone onto my own YouTube on my phone, and it's suggesting my own channel to me. How has that happened?
At least you weren't doing what I was doing, is just smashing everything.
But here's the thing, right? I've got to open my live stream because I've got to keep an eye on the people in the comment section because I occasionally get people who are, well, not exactly big brain. Do you remember as well to send me your YouTube channel so I can sort out? So over there's the sheep squatch. What the squatch doing? Tell you what, it's not going to be doing in a minute. What it's currently fucking doing.
Alright, well, now I can see. Okay, so that's how you can view your live chat and everything. So.
Yeah, so right now, what the hell?
Yeah, that was, sorry, that's coming through me fine.
So right now I'm getting attacked by a sheep squatch. And I'm just casually vibing, setting up my stuff. Dodge out of the way of that. Okay, you're impatient. Jesus. I'll get to you in a minute.
I'll need to make a, I need to make a cover screen and all that for these videos later on as well, I don't know how.
I've got a channel banner that I made myself. My initial channel banner though was originally done by a friend of mine, who I haven't heard from since. I've not heard from him in ages. I don't know what happened to him, funnily enough. But, yeah, like, I genuinely, you know, have that going.
That's pretty handy. What the? That was still on my neck. Alright. Oh, here we go.
Myself up.
Wanna be Hulk.
You know, you've been doing that for so long, it's kicked you back to the main menu on my end. It says you're not even on 76, it says you're in the main menu.
I'm in the first level, yeah, I'm here.
You gotta love Bethesda, don't you? So right now, yeah, streaming wise, I'm stable. I don't know if you're stable on your end yet. But yeah.
Yeah, my stream's going alright, yeah.
So far it's quiet for me. It's usually not this quiet for me. Usually I have a few people watching, but given what time I'm streaming right now, it's not a surprise that it's quiet. Everybody's favourite freaks, the super mutants. I'm just streaming a casual bit of stream.
Ooh.
No, because here's the thing, like, I am gonna also share, like, you know, a few channel updates as I go, but right this minute, I'm just making sure that everybody else who's wanting to stream is shut up before I start talking too much into that.
Swanson in the face of Games Workshop's copyright.
Yeah, dumb. You're just asking for trouble. By the way, I'm live streaming. In case you didn't get the hint just now.
There we go. What the what was that? Oh, it's a firefly.
Due to the hour in which I'm streaming, I actually do have to kind of keep it down somewhat. It's like almost it's like 20 to 4 in the morning, so I can't exactly be, you know, as loud as I usually am with it. I'll get somebody barging into my room. No, I'll get somebody barging into my room and screaming at me. Whoever's playing that, you need to seriously fuck off, and you need to fuck off within the next 5 seconds.
Who's playing what?
Somebody was playing some ringing and it was echoing, and I was about to say I will fucking grief you out of the fucking private server. And I just remembered it's my own private server. I can just ban you from the session. Man, if you get me copyright strike, I am gonna sue you.
That's trash.
Clearly not.
Oh, where's my laser stars? Time to do some Star Wars shit. Here we go.
You know, there's another game. There's another game we could stream. Raging Day shit with all the sweat.
Well, if anyone does watch this, we may go from exploring.
People will watch. It's just going to take time. That it's one of those things.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just letting them know. We may go from Fallout to Battlefront, so ignore the description.
It doesn't quite work like that. You've got to end the stream on one game to start streaming on another. Because that's the way PlayStation works.
Oh, okay. Well, that just shows everyone how much of a rookie I am. Oh well.
It's all good.
Oh, yeah. You saw Arch roasting the Terran Institute.
Dude, I'm not here to talk about what other creators are doing.
Oh. It does that every time there's a massive bomb going off.
Yeah, I don't know what that explosion is whenever you come here. I think it's just everything breaking, like all the pipes breaking.
We got our favourite friends here.
Oh yeah, the Scorched. Lovely.
They have been leveled up.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Like right now, I'm doing this more as a casual stream. But as I was saying a few minutes ago, like going forward, obviously going forward with content-wise, I am gonna be looking into more than just Fallout. I know that a lot of my viewers start going on about wanting me to stay streaming Fallout. Here's the problem though. I don't want to stream this all the time. That's literally the issue. I don't want to stream this all the time. Fallout's the majority of what's on my channel right now, and if I don't make diversity into the channel, then the channel's going to eventually burn itself out. I understand that there are people who love watching Fallout and don't mind watching things like Fallout RP, but you know, you've got to also remember that there's got to be diversity in the channel, otherwise YouTube gets upset. That actually happened to someone. So I've subscribed to this guy. I'm not going to say his channel name because you know, it's one of those things, but his channel got striked by YouTube, right? Because he was uploading repetitive content. His channel got striked because he was uploading content from a game that's a text-based game without him speaking and reading it out.
How the hell does that work?
Apparently it counts as repetitive content, which is why I keep saying that I don't really want to focus on just Fallout. But again, you know, it's one of those things, like, we'll have a good thing going, and then, you know, something will happen, but, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, I still have my minigun. I completely forgot about this.
Like, right now, shit. Tell it's late, because I can't really do a lot. But, right now it's more of a chill stream. Just playing a bit of Fallout 76. Gonna brush on a few topics at random intervals.
This gun is absolute trash. Come on.
Did you remember to sort your build out before using it?
Well, that's what I mean. I think I may need to my whole build heavy weapons. It's all mucked up.
Speaking though of roleplay, there might be some more Fallout 76 content coming forward. With other groups in 76. There may actually be some inter-clan affiliated RP stuff. Right now though, we're in the process of ironing that out, sorting out what we're gonna do, arranging stuff. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you don't really hear YouTubers talking about, like when they're doing collabs and stuff. It's just one of those things.
Okay, I was worried for a second. I was like, where's the door handle?
Yeah.
I wonder if Bethesda will ever use a new engine for their Fallout games. Like,
they need to. It's not a matter of. I wonder if they bloody need to. Speaking about Fallout and stuff. Fallout London. Like that mod has really got my attention, and the sad part is I don't have Fallout 4 on PC, so I can't play it. But yeah, that mod is really interesting.
And I don't know if I can run it.
Well, there's that as well. But here's the thing, like, Fallout news-wise, there's Fallout London that's coming. They are currently recruiting for something again, so I think it's voice actors or something. Like they're recruiting people to do voices.
You give that a crack?
No.
You're more qualified than any of us at doing that one.
Yeah, but there's the thing. Hang on. As I was saying, while yeah, I would like to, to apply for something like that. At the same time, I don't really feel like I'd fit in with any of the factions in Fallout London. Besides probably the Monarchist faction, but even then,
or the
I'm more
Crusaders.
free flow with my way of acting. Like acting and role playing are the same thing, and people don't understand that. Like when somebody's role playing in a game, they are acting like TV show actors do or movie actors do. they're acting. They're not being literal. They're portraying the character that they have in the game.
No, like you could be a
That's
background
something that
character.
people don't understand.
Try to at least get a background character, Horrigan.
No. Like, here's my thing though, as well as, you know, I don't really have a London accent. Like, people from outside of the UK are probably scratching their head going, what do you mean? To put it in words, we have regional accents, and I do not have the correct regional accent for Fallout London's area either. Now, I have been keeping tabs on Fallout London quite a bit, and I do have to say, I love the music. Not all of it, but then, you know, I'm not gonna like all of it, but I do like quite a bit of it. One song that I heard recently was Nuclear Love, and that was actually a really fucking good one.
Yeah, I know nothing about Fallout London. Like I've seen a couple of videos.
Yes, it's a mod. It's a mod. People have been mistaking it as an actual game. That's how good it looks.
Are they using a different engine, or what are they?
Oh no! It's entirely in Fallout 4. That's the funniest part.
Oh.
Holy cow!
You know, it's kind of sad when the community modders do a better job than
No, that's just fucking ironically funny. I can't lie, that's
so
funny. But here's the thing, like, it is inspirational to see that, like, if I had the skill set that they have, I would definitely look into making a mod like that.
Boss.
What?
Check Discord.
What? What about them?
They ain't dead. Just saw one of their recruitment posts.
Oh, good for them. Good for them. I mean, at the end of the day, they've kind of fallen off a bit there, but good for them. I'm not gonna go into that because, you know, it's another group's business. Somebody just sent me a friend request, and I have no idea who it is. Yeah, that's how you know that your friend request is not going to get accepted, when you send a friend request to somebody who either doesn't remember you or doesn't know you. Now, like me, I've forgotten who it is. Right, so we've got the outside repaired, now we've got to actually go inside, okay. Watch me blue screen. That was just my luck. That was just my bloody luck. Another mod that I saw that I haven't heard anything about in a while is Fallout Miami. Like, what the hell happened to that?
No idea. That's a horrible.
No, like they had a really interesting thing going. They were going to bring back the Enclave and everything, and then it dropped off.
Isn't that under the same production or the same modders who are doing Fallout London?
Oh, this is embarrassing. So,
What?
their last update was, hold on.
Who knows? COVID might have.
Was 3 months ago. But here's the thing: their last progress update was in 2021. They haven't done anything in 2022. I don't know if the mod is out or what. Like,
and that's just off their YouTube channel, is it?
yeah, that's just off the YouTube channel affiliated with the mod. Like, I can't find anything. Like, apparently, They revealed it. The early access to the mod was done a year ago. But yeah, it seems to have died in the water. Like, I haven't seen anything on that, which is a shame. I mean, another thing is, though, that's also a shame is the fact that while there is, you know, great mods like Fallout London and Fallout Miami looks very interesting, you've also got to remember that a lot of these mods, you know, are just that. They're mods. And that's a shame. Like, I honestly feel like a Fallout set in the UK would be a very interesting experience if the devs made a canon one. You know, but the odds of that happening is extremely low. I mean, Fallout in say, Hawaii. The islands of Hawaii would be quite interesting.
If Hawaii is even still floating. Ooh.
Well, I mean, yeah, there is also that, but, you know, there's so much that we don't know in the Fallout universe lore-wise that it's interesting to think about. You know, I mean, it's not that, it's like, I honestly don't know though what happened with Fallout Miami. Like, I haven't found an official release trailer from them at all. So I actually have no idea what's happened there. I think it's just fell off. I'm not gonna lie, but I could care less about the Republic of Dave. You know for a fact, though, wherever there's Enclave, there's probably going to be Brotherhood of Steel as well. The mod wouldn't be as fun if you had just the Enclave and didn't have the Brotherhood of Steel to fight. And you know that because you're Enclave, and I know that because I'm Brotherhood. It's not as fun when we can't bang heads and fight one another.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I've got Jade and EXE in the comments.
Generators are working again.
Not gonna lie, we all know that canonically the Enclave will always lose.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey guys, look at this! Look at this! Yo, quickly jump on my stream real fast. The Scots have spawned underwater again.
They're evolving.
Well, here's the thing though, as I was just saying, Jaden, is mods will not ever be considered canon. You can make whatever mod you want. It doesn't make it canon. And you know, that is how it is. If it's not made by the current licensed publisher, it's not canon. Unless they say it is, which is, you know, all the Fallouts before have been controversial besides Fallout and Fallout 2. Well, yeah, I mean, fun is the whole point of making mods like that in the first place. I disagree with that. Law, let me explain this in a way that you'll understand. Law makes it so that the world has story. It builds upon the world that you're playing in. It's not about, oh, I don't like the law. You don't have to like the law, but the law adds story.
Back. I'm gonna go make something to drink because I'm literally got no energy. I haven't even said a...
Don't forget you're streaming, so don't pass out on your stream.
No, I'm not gonna pass out on stream. That'd be embarrassing.
Says that really next minute he passes out on his stream.
Well, I couldn't really give a damn, but it'd be pretty creepy having someone watching you sleep, you know. But anyway, don't want to have a Joe Biden moment. Oof.
All systems nominal. Control room. You are clear to restart.
I'm not beating around the bush or nothing, but
Can he say that one?
what?
Can he say that one?
He's just roasting somebody because they fell walking up a flight of stairs.
Police robot told woman to go away after she tried to report a crime, then sang a song.
Like, hear me out here, right? Hear me out here. When I say this, like, law-wise, like, you gotta remember, it adds to the factions we all like to play as and stuff. So without it, you wouldn't even know what the Enclave stands for. You'd just be like, oh, this logo looks cool, this armor looks cool. But you wouldn't know what the group actually stands for. And here's another fact. Nerds have a higher IQ than you do.
Who?
Mars is in the way. Mars, get off the terminal, you fuckhead. Never mind. Actually, that's a stereotype. I know plenty of nerds who have actually beaten up the bully instead of the other way around. You'd be very surprised. Not all nerds is scrawny like the stereotype.
I can attest to that one.
I've seen videos of it happen. It's actually quite funny. They're like, nerd, and then they get beat up, and I'm like, that right there, kids, is brains overblown. You know, here's a funny fact though as well. In the whole survival of the fittest, somebody with a higher IQ is more likely to survive than somebody with just muscle. Survival skills. The ability to learn new things. You're more likely to survive with those skill sets than you are with just muscle. That's another thing is, right, and I'm going to say this is something that I really don't like about the law. As of right now, the law depicts the Enclave as completely and utterly stupid. And I don't think that a group that foresaw the end of the world like Voltec did, like Robert House did, are stupid. Yeah, they're overconfident, and militarily, they probably are dumb. But they're scientists. Most certainly not. So the fact that they keep repeating the mistakes they've already made, that have failed, doesn't make sense. It's like the Brotherhood of Steel, right? We're depicted as this fucking techno-religious order. But if you actually play as the Brotherhood, you'll realise that that isn't the case at all. Yeah, we're technically, you know, in-universe speak here, soldiers. But, you know, the Brotherhood of Steel comes from the US military. And so they're more military thinking. They're more strategic thinking. And yet some of what the Brotherhood does proves the whole tech-worshipping cult thing is complete and utter BS. Like when they blow up the Institute. If they worship technology, they would literally... No, not at all. Let me finish. Literally, right, people have the impression that the Brotherhood worships technology, but if that was the case, we wouldn't destroy the Institute, we'd take it over. Yet what do? The exact opposite of that, we blow it up. And no, to add correction to that, if making you a traitor for refusing to follow unconscionable, illegal, immoral orders is treason, if refusing to follow those orders is treason, then the US government isn't worth following in the Fallout universe. I'm sorry, but what the Enclave and the pre-war government was saying to do was illegal and immoral and inhumane. So, no, the only traitors are the Enclave. The Brotherhood of Steel are not really traitors for breaking away from a system of government that was telling them to break the laws of the nation that they were in service to. One character gets killed by a super mutant in power armor. And you're laughing about it. Yet here's the funny part. Here's the funniest part about that statement that Jaden just made is the Enclave oil rig full of soldiers with Elder-Horrigan, that same super mutant, gets defeated by a lone tribal. And it blows up. And what happens in Fallout 3? Oh yeah, a lone vault dweller blows up Raven Rock and Adams Air Force Base.
Yeah. Wait.
How's that working out for the Enclave?
Wait, wasn't the oil rig blur? Wait, wasn't the guy who blew up the oil rig literally armed with a stick?
I don't know what the canonical answer to that is, but it's still pretty embarrassing. But there's the thing, like, if following illegal and immoral orders is a crime, which it is rebelling against those orders and refusing to follow them treason? No, I don't believe it is. Like, you don't have to agree with everything the Brotherhood does. Even I don't, and I am, you know. Look at my icon in game, look at my power armor. I am pretty much a Brotherhood supporter. I run my own RP Brotherhood group. But I don't agree with absolutely everything the Brotherhood does. Now, you know, there's topics like, you know, ghouls. Personally, I say we should quarantine them somewhere where they can live their lives comfortably, where they're not going to be, you know, victims of any form of attack against them by what they call smooth skins, what we all know as human beings, and they can live out peacefully the rest of whatever life they have, for however long they are, you know, not feral. But in my opinion, and this is my opinion, and opinions are like spinal columns, everybody's got one. In my opinion, from what I have learned through my travels in the wasteland, is ghouls are all going to turn feral. And I'm not the only person who plays the game with that opinion, but that is my opinion. Now, you know, it is arguably, again, the humane thing to put them down, to end their suffering. But at the same time, you know, people will argue the morality of that. So there's my alternative solution for you. But here's the thing, like, I like the Enclave as an idea, preserving America, preserving democracy, but it doesn't do these things. The Enclave in of itself does not preserve democracy in the sense of American democracy like it should. Like, if the Enclave has members of all the states of America and they're all voting, then yeah, technically you can argue they are preserving that. But then there's the problem of they're not preserving America because they're trying to kill every other American in America with their modified FEV bullshit malarkey.
What's going on now? I've just returned. I can hear you.
You're alright. I had to restart the power plant the awkward way because you were on the terminal, but it's all good. But,
How'd you do it?
ultimately, like I'm saying here, right, is the Enclave has done more immoral stuff than the Brotherhood. And again, the biggest problem that we have is there are those who interpret things a little screwy. Like, ghouls is a mixed topic. Like, personally, I say quarantine them, stick them in a settlement somewhere where they're out of the way of everybody else, and and if they go feral, they're not going to pose a risk to anybody. The other solution is obviously put them down, end their suffering. But people will no doubt go off at me about the Van Graffs. Now, the Van Graffs were a corrupt little group running was it the Silver Rush? Yeah, the Silver Rush in New Vegas. They would screw over a customer just to make a profit and stay loyal to the NCR. In my opinion, killing them isn't a bad thing. I mean, I'm also going to point out that they run a monopoly, whereas if you're running a caravan that isn't working with their trade partners, they're going to kill your caravan off to get you to sell. And, you know, that further justifies killing them in New Vegas, because they're D-bags anyways. Why are you shooting the wall? But, like, you know, it is what it is there.
Who are you having this discussion with?
That's streaming for you, dude. That's how I knew you are too streaming. I actually have people that are dropping in and commenting and stuff. But yeah, like I'm saying though, the Brotherhood is still, while we're definitely not perfect, and we're not the heroes that a lot of people want in the Wasteland, we are the heroes the Wasteland needs to get at least back to civilization to some extent. Now, in my opinion, having played 76, and right now I'm on 76, I'm going to say this, and Mars, I think you'll agree with me when I say this. The Brotherhood of Steel originally was not about prioritising technology over prioritising other humans.
Yeah, that's how Roger Maxson saw it.
Yeah, he did. And here's the thing, like, I can understand that the other elders wanted to isolate themselves. They didn't trust people on the outside, and you know, caution is a good thing, but too much caution is paranoia, and paranoia leads to nothing good. But again, like, you know, people have opinions on the Brotherhood that ain't exactly accurate. Like, you know, it's just one of those things. It's dumb, but it's one of those things. It happens. Actually, I will take those and get the steel.
Is that hot? Yes, that was hot.
But there's my ultimate point about the Enclave is you know, they jump to saying, oh, the Brotherhood are traitors, they're criminals, they're this, they're that. But the truth of the matter is, to everyone who's played the game and actually, you know, looked into the lore and stuff, you'll find that the Enclave has actually committed so many crimes that it's not a matter of crime anymore, it's just a matter of what the actual fuck are these people doing. The only criminals that I see at the Enclave, and I'm going to go one step further, I see the Enclave as not just criminals, but terrorists. How's that for a shot back? Because they're literally trying to murder anyone who isn't them. They even kill vault dwellers. Vault dwellers who are unmutated and have been sealed up in vaults since the bombs, and they'll even kill them. Because they see them as nothing more than guinea pigs. Because the Enclave were the ones behind the Vault-Tec social experiments in the vaults to begin with. So there's no winning with that. You know, there's no winning with that.
Alright, well, I am going to say that... Actually, I have no idea what I'm going to say. I'm literally just having something to eat. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you guys are talking about, honestly.
I'm talking about law. Something that I recently did edit my channel description to include, because I do end up talking about it quite a bit.
Yeah. Well,
but let's go on to something that you can probably talk about. Have you heard of the new sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor?
Is that the open world game that I've heard about?
No, it's no, I don't think it is anyway.
Also, it's a second game of the Jedi Survivor. No, sorry, the
Fallen Order. Yeah.
Is it the second one? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard much about it, but I do remember. I remember watching the playthrough on the first one. I thought that was pretty interesting, but I'm not a real fan of it. Like I'd prefer the thing that EA. Oh, sorry, no, who was it? Activision? I can't remember who was developing it. But,
I prefer Star Wars Battlefront 2. The original
that
to
type
the new
of
one.
Well, I prefer that type of gameplay, sort of like an open world sort of Star Wars that's in development. I wouldn't mind having a go at that. I don't like it where you're trapped in a story and you
like, I don't mind Fallen Order. I've actually enjoyed it quite a bit, to be honest with you. That bug.
Well, I haven't actually played it. I've just watched the playthrough, but you know, I might change my mind if I play it. But from what I've seen,
Let me say this on my opinion of Jedi Survivor is, it looks good, but I don't know enough about it to actually, go into detail. I too have heard about that Star Wars open world thing. What I'd like to see is something like Knights of the Old Republic, but with obviously all the newer stuff as well, not just the older stuff.
You know, talking about Star Wars Battlefront 2 has lost, or not lost, but I mean,
Valley Ranger, I'm gonna tell you now, dude. Stop typing in my comments with stuff like that, because despite it being on YouTube, not everyone will watch gameplay footage like that because they don't want spoilers. That's why I don't do Let's Plays. Like, I do Let's Plays of mods, but that's about it. They're mods. It's not spoiling the story.
I think the movie already spoiled it. I'm not gonna say which one.
What movie?
Well, the Disney sequels already spoiled it.
Well, I mean, the Disney sequels have kind of ruined Star Wars with their Mary Sue, but I'm not here to talk about films.
Mm-hmm.
I think I look better than you.
What?
I said I think I look better than you.
Ah, I see now.
Hey, yo, guys. Outcast versus Lions.
We should do a what if on that, to be honest.
We haven't done that in a while. One of those.
We just need more people, I reckon, personally.
Yeah, there's another thing though that's game related. Bethesda really needs to up the number of people you can get in a custom world.
How many can you get? 4?
8.
8. Okay.
It's kind of shit.
What's stopping them? What's stopping the server from holding? How many people can be in there?
That's my point. Oh, shit. Here I go. Yeah, that's probably just fucked the stream up. Well, guys, it looks like I gotta go because apparently my thing has crashed. I'm still broadcasting.